Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to Mr. N's Library class. Hope you guys had a great week this week. But as you guys know what time it is. Time to get back to this chapter of reading, guys. So last week we started off with what? Judy, Moody, and the Not Bummer Summer. We're reading the whole chapter book, guys. We read the first three chapters last week. This week we're going to read the next three chapters, okay? So far, that's what I've been hearing from you guys, okay? You guys have been telling me that you are loving the book, and I'm so glad to hear it, okay? I chose this book for a reason because I know you guys will find a way to connect with the book because you guys are probably having the exact same feelings as Judy Moody at this moment because of what's going on in the world, right? But you guys got to finish the book, though, because it could be a twist to it, right? And you guys can end up having a great summer by just reading and learning something from this book, right? I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right, guys. So the last three chapters we read was about what? Judy Moody was very excited about summer, right? She was super excited. She was excited to hang with her friends. She had a whole plan laid out. She had the dare chart laid out. But come to find out, all of her friends was leaving out of town. And she was stuck with her little brother and her aunt Opal. And I think that's where we stopped at, right? Now, let's finish up this next three chapters, guys. Remember, pay attention to the book because the worksheet you're going to have today, I will explain it to you in details when we are done reading these chapters, okay? All right, but pay attention to the book because you need this information to do your worksheet correctly. And you guys did an excellent job with the first worksheet. Keep it up, guys. All right? All right, let's read. So as you guys know, the name of the book is what? Judy Moody and the Not Bummer Summer. Let's read. Aren't Awful, Chapter 4. A couple days later, Judy was on a top bunk reading Nancy Drew Mystery number 44 when she heard a honk honk from outside in the driveway. Dad called up the stairs. Stink! Judy! Aunt Opa's here! Judy scrambled down from her top bunk and ran to the window. Just like Nancy Drew, she cracked the curtain to spy on this Aunt Opal person. All she could see was a pair of short, blue boots sticking out from under a giant suitcase. She dropped the curtain and ran to her computer. Dear Amy, summer just got way worse. Aunt Awful has landed. Please come home ASAP, or else send me a ticket to Barneo. Judy paced around her room, talking to Mouse. I bet she was Watts, Mouse. And evil, oogly eyes, and make us eat fish guts for breakfast. Mouse licked his lips. Bam, bam, bam. Stink stuck his head in Judy's room. Mom wants us downstairs now to meet Aunt Opal. I don't think Judy is very excited to meet no Aunt Opal, guys. Judy pointed to the sign on the door. Can anybody read around here? Stink read out loud, do not disturb. Judy Moody is spending the summer in her room. Really? The whole summer? What about food? Judy pointed to her window. I have a basket and a long rope. You can put food inside and I'll pull it up. What about TV? Judy held up a contraption made out of tin cans, toilet paper rolls, duct tape, and mirrors. What do you think this periscope is for? Cool. What about you going to the bathroom? Just then, a plume of black smoke wafted up the stairs. Judy heard a shriek, then a loud clatter in Mom's voice. Oh no! Dinner's on fire! Beep! Beep! The smoke alarm blared through the house. Stink raced out of the room. Judy grabbed the dolphin water pistol and ran for the stairs. Fire? Where's the fire? Help is on the way. Let me. Judy clattered down the stairs, all water pistol in one hand and a squirt toy in the other. Blazing into the smoky kitchen, she blasted water right, left, and center, hitting chairs, tables, stink, mouse, jaws, and the smoky casserole that Mom was putting on the counter. Guys, there's just one left. There's really a fire in her house. Stop, Judy. It's okay. Just stop, Mom said. One final blast of the squirt gun hit Aunt Opal right between the eyes. Oops. Aunt Oprah shook her long red hair and laughed. Judy was instantly squished into a big bear hug. You've been here 5 minutes, Opal, and the house is already on fire, said Dad, opening the window. Mom flapped the dishcloth over the black casserole. Let me look at you, Aunt Oprah said to Judy. How old are you now? 12? 9 and some quarters. Judy eyed her aunt up and down. I don't think Judy's too excited to see this lady, y'all. I don't think the dad is excited too. A hippie shirt to her bright blue boots to her arms jangling with bangles and bracelets. Wow, you've got more bracelets than Chloe, my math tutor, and she's in college. Oprah twisted a braided bracelet off her wrist and handed it to Judy. Here you go. This one's made from yak hair. Rare, said Judy. I bought it from a monkey in Nepal for 500 rupees. I think I got it ripped off. Opal rummaged through a large bag. Here's your real present. She handed a small box to Judy and a book to Stink. For me? Awesome, said Stink. Judy flipped open the box. Inside was the mother of all mood rings, a silver snake that curled around a glowing mood crystal. A mood ring? How did you know? Opal winked. Judy slipped the ring on her finger. It turned bright blue. Blue is for happy, glad, said Judy. Stink opened his book. So you want to catch Bigfoot? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I think you are a hit, Ope, said Dad, putting an arm around her shoulder. I hate to interrupt. What are we gonna eat for dinner? Mom asked. Judy and Stink didn't miss a beat. Pizza, pizza. Before you could say pepperoni, Judy and Stink were racing past China, speed bump number one, and past Japan, speed bump number two, on their way to Gino's Pizza. Let's go to Fur and Fangs while we wait, Stink said. I gotta show Zeke from my Bigfoot Club the new book and prove to you that Bigfoot exists. Right, Judy rolled her eyes as Stink ran next door into Fur and Fangs. He rushed up to a tall, skinny teenager with his hair in his eyes, waving his book. Hey, Zeke, check this out. Zeke blew hair out of his eyes and out a whistle. Whoa, sweet. It's the first edition, said Zeke, admiring the book. Stink smiled proudly. This is Judy, my sister. She doesn't believe in Bigfoot. Can you believe that? Seriously? Mega told her super seriously, said Judy. Show her, Zeke. Show her the proof. Guys, so far, I think they are loving on Opal. On Opal probably have changed the whole summer around. I think. Let's keep reading. Do you think she could handle the cave? Zeke asked. Stink nodded. Follow me, Zeke told Judy. He headed to the back of the store, past a red macaw on a perch. Bigfoot lives. Bigfoot lives, said the macaw. Judy jumped, then quickly followed Zeke and Stink through a beaded curtain, past piles of cages, pet food, and pet supplies. Zeke's head bumped a Bigfoot believer sign as he ducked into a large cave made of old boxes and covered with spray-painted dog food bags. What is this? A clubhouse for bats? Judy asked. Welcome to the headquarters of Bigfoot Believers Association. Is this cool or what? Stink said proudly. Zeke pointed to a map of Virginia studded with pushpins. There are all sightings of Bigfoot around here. We've been tracking his every move, and he's definitely headed our way. Stink snatched up a clamp of gray hair, lying on the table. Holy Pluto! Is this what I think it is? As in Bigfoot here? Nah, chinchilla, Zeke said, laughing. I had to brush one out this morning. Never mind that. Let's get to the real proof. I kept it in cold storage. Zeke stepped over to a fridge in the corner. Wait, did you say cold storage? Judy asked. Do you by any chance know a Mr. Todd? Nope, never heard of him. Zeke opened the fridge very carefully. He took a photo out of the plastic pouch. Here you go. a rare photo of Bigfoot. Look, but don't touch. He held the blurry black and white photo out to Judy. Judy snorted. Are you kidding? That's just some guy in a fuzzy sweater. He doesn't even have big feet. You're cracked, said Stink. They gotta be size 59 at least. Zeke slipped the photo back into the pouch. If you need more proof, come to one of our meetings, Tuesdays at 6. Judy shook her head. I'm busy on Tuesdays, from now till forever. Come on, Stink. Pizza time. Judy put her arm around Stink, dragging him out. Catch you later, little dude, Zook called after him, and Stink turned and gave Zeke a happy thumbs up. Uh-oh, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I think Aunt Opal has turned things around in this one chapter already. It seemed like Judy is kind of into the Bigfoot, but at the end it shows that she wasn't. But I don't know. This Bigfoot theory looks very, very interesting. Let's see if Stink is going to convince her to go back on Tuesday. Next chapter. Gross Grub Club. The Moody's ate pizza at the picnic table on their back deck under twinkly white lights and paper lanterns that Opal had strung up everywhere. Nothing left but crust, said Stink, and some tuna fish for Mouse, said Judy. Tuna fish pizza is the best, said Stink. I hope you save room for dessert, Opal called. Mom and Dad eyed each other. Stink, it's rude to read at the table, Mom said. But check this out. Page 87, Bigfoot's bed. Stink held up his book. Aunt Opal came back outside, carrying a platter of hot dog chunks in one hand and a bowl of bubbly, burping, orange-colored glop in the other. Ta-da! Said Aunt Opal. What is it? Judy and Stink asked at the same time. It's tangerine fondue, said Opal. None for us. Thanks, said Dad. We have to finish packing. Hot dogs for dessert? Judy asked, her mouth hanging open. It looks like Bigfoot barf, said Stink. Judy cracked up. Opal stabbed a chunk of hot dog with a fork, dipped it in the glop, and popped it in her mouth. I used to make this for your dad when we were kids. Stink peered into the bowl. Are those Fruit Loops? Uh-huh. Dig in, guys. You first, Judy told her brother. But it's so oogly and boogly. This is nothing. When I was in Bali, I ate grilled cockroaches. Gross. That's nasty. Judy and Stink yelled at the same time. Tell you what, if you both take a bite, we can all be in the same club. The I ate something gross club. Stink and Judy look at each other, bug-eyed. Just one bite? And we in the gross grub club? Stink asked. For real? For real. Pass the hot dogs, Judy said, grinning. At bedtime, Aunt Opal sat next to Judy on the top bunk, painting Judy's toenails in a rainbow of colors. So then, after the Peace Corps, I trekked across the Sahara, and after that I moved to Bali, where I lived until about a month ago. Aunt Opal waved a fancy fan to dry Judy's toes. Mega cool! Is that where belly dances from? Bali. Not belly, silly, she laughed. It's an island. Judy wiggled her toes. So what's up for summer? Aunt Opal asked. Any exciting adventures I should know about? Judy twirled the new mood ring on her finger. Well, I was going to have the best summer ever, but my friends wrecked it. Opal climbed under the covers of the bottom bunk. I hate when that happens. Seriously? We were going to do all this way exciting days and get thrill points. But Rocky's at circus camp and Amy went to Borneo. Opal turned off the light. Moonlight flooded the room. Judy snuggled down in bed with Mouse on her stomach. I love dares, Opal said between yawns. In Kenya, someone once dared me to ride in an ostrich race. Did you win? My ostrich won, without me. I fell off at the starting line, Opal said sleepily. You know what, Aunt Opal? You just gave me an idea. Kong Shu. A light snore drifted up from the bottom bunk. I mean, what if we still did the dare chart, but made it into a race? Me, Rocky, Amy, and Frank. Ka-choo! More snores. We could each do our own dares and keep track of our points. First one to get to 100, well, ka-choo! Judy hung her head over the side of the bed. Geez, Mouse, Aunt Oprah snores louder than a blender. Just then, Judy leaned over too far and fell off the bed. Ah! She knocked into a desk chair, which tipped over a floor lamp, which crashed into a tower of all 56 classic Nancy Drews. Stink came running. What's going on? Shh! You will wake Aunt Opal. They tiptoed over to the bottom bunk. Opal was slipping like a baby. Judy gently pulled up a blanket. She slept through that? Stink whispered. Weird. Okay, back to bed, Stink. Hey, I was just reading. Did you know that Bigfoot is scared of just two things? Enough already with big feet, Judy whispered as she pushed him out the door. But don't you want to know what they are? Guinea pigs and car-ons, he whispered as Judy shut the door on him. She grabbed the computer and quietly tucked it into the closet, plopping down on a heap of dirty laundry. Dear Amy and Rocky, you too, Frank. Uber rare idea. Let's do a dare race starting right now. First one to get to 100 points wins. What do you say? Judy. Judy waited. She peeled off a band-aid. She picked at a scab, hoping she could save it for her scab collection. That's nasty. Dang, an email from Rocky. A dare race? I am in. Check out what I did today. Judy clicked on a photo of Rocky in a leotard, walking on a tightrope high up in the air, holding up a long pole. 10 thrill points for sure, don't you think? Gotta get some sleep now. Tomorrow is sword swallowing. Bye. Just you wait, Rocky Zhang, Judy whispered. Just you wait. Guys, what do you think is happening right now? I think one, Aunt Opal came and changed the whole mood of the household, right? That mood ring she gave Judy and that Bigfoot book that she gave Stink has really made both of their days. And now it's giving Judy ideas to continue the dares by emailing their friends and see if they could complete the dares to get to 100 points first. So I think this might not be a bummer summer after all. But who am I to say, right? That's just my guess. What do you guys think? Let's read the last chapter for the day, all right? Thrills and spills. It was time. Time to say goodbye to mom and dad. The cab waited at the curb while everybody hugged 1,000,001 times. Can you bring us back some California bubblegum? Judy asked. Dad ruffled Judy's hair. Better yet, how about I choose some and stick it on the official wall of gum in your honor? Rare. Promise? Cross my heart, Judy's parents climbed into the cab. Can we have candy for breakfast? Stink asked. No, Mom said. Bye and be good. Judy and Stink ran after the cab. Call us every day, okay? Can we have candy for lunch? Bye. Bye, 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 bye. The cab was gone. Stink's lips started to tremble. Aunt Opal put an arm around him. Just then, Frank came running up the sidewalk. Is it time? It's time, said Judy. Synchronized watches. As of 2:12 p.m., Thursday, July 7th, the thrill race is on. Frank bounced with excitement. So what's the first dare? Judy waved the picture of Rocky on a tightrope in Frank's face. We gonna dress in leotards. Judy grabbed the paperback. No, don't you see? He's walking on a rope, a tight rope, above the ground. It's death defying. Oh, yeah. In no time, Judy and Frank stretched a thick rope from a large tree in the backyard over the creek to a tree in the woods. Judy tied it tight and gave it one more twang just to make sure. Perfecto. Guys, that's dangerous. Whew. Just then, they heard a bang, then a clatter, thunk, and thud. Stink! He emptied a wheelbarrow load of boards by the base of the tree. What do you think you're doing? Judy asked. I'm building a trap for Bigfoot, said Stink. I'm going to lure him here with peanut butter. Bigfoot loves peanut butter. Page 52 of my book. Then boom, a net will fall out of the tree and land on his head. Not out of this tree. It's mine. I called it. You can't call a tree, Stink said. Oh yeah? Watch me. Mine. Judy tapped the tree, smiling smugly. Stick tapped the tree back. Mine. Mine, Judy said louder. Mine. Stink wrapped his arms around the tree. Judy wrapped her arms around Stink and tried to pry him off. Mine. Frank tried to prop them both off. Stop it, you guys. Tingling, ding, ding, ding. Ice cream truck yelled Stink. Everyone tumbled to the ground. Sting raced out to the street. I scream, you scream, we all scream for old King called ice cream. Judy bear hugged the tree. Yay, it's mine. Frank took off after Stink. Frank, where are you going? Judy called. To get ice cream. But now's our chance before Stink gets back. Come on. What's more important, ice cream or thrill points? Oh, all right. Judy stuck her bare foot, and Frank cupped his hands. She put her other foot on the rope, grabbed the tree trunk, and ta-da, said Judy. Now the high-flying, death-defying Judy Aroni will cross, Niagara Falls. One slip, and she will fall to her doom. That is some scary stuff. Arms outstretched, Judy inched across the rope. Check it out. I'm doing it. I'm crossing the crashing cataracts of Niagara. She wibbled and wobbled. Wow! yelled Frank. Don't worry. The great Judy Arona will not fall. Ah! Frank had stepped on to the rope. Get off, Frank. One at a time. Ting-a-ling and ding ding ding. Hurry up. I want to get ice cream. Judy picked up her pace. 10 thrill points if only I can finish. Just then, the rope jerked super hard. Mosquitoes incoming, yelled Frank. Judy's arm windmilled wildly as Frank filled at the air around his head. Stop wobbling me! I can't help it. There's a mosquito on my... Ah! Splash and crash. Judy and Frank sat up, spitting water. Judy was dripping in mud and plastered with wet leaves. Frank pulled a salamander out of his hair. Stink waved a large ice cream in front of him. Aha, you missed it. Frank glared at Judy. When we go to ride the scream monster, I'm getting 10 ice creams. Guys, I knew this thing was dangerous. Look what they was doing. That is very scary. As you guys can see, they both failed. Hopefully they did not get hurt, but they got really wet into that mud, right? All right, guys. We are going to stop right here. I think the story took a turn, right? I think the dares is going to get very, very interesting. And I think Judy is such a competitor that she would do anything to win. And I don't know if she's going to win, but it looks like she's willing to do anything for it, even things that are very dangerous, all right? All right, guys, this is what I want you guys to do. We're going to stop right here. I'm going to quickly show you guys the worksheet. This is what I want you guys to do, all right? We are going to complete a text-to-self connection sheet, okay? So this is the directions. I want you guys will be making a text-to-self connection by recording. So you guys' job is to record events, characters, or details from the story that remind you of your life, all right? What reminds you of your life when you just read this past 3 chapters, guys? What reminds you of your life? All right? What reminds you? I could give you an example of what happened, what I could relate to with this 3 chapters that we read. Let's see. So an event that happened in a story that I could relate to in my life. I think I had one. I remember when... First, let's put the event from the story. So remember, this section here is what you're going to put is what? The event, character, or detail from the actual story. And on this section here, guys, you're going to write what relates to that part of the story with your life. Okay? So you're going to write the event here from the story and how it relates to your life here. Okay? What does it remind you of your life? And you're going to do the same thing in all of these going down. Okay? It's 5 total. So you can have 5 different events in 5 different ways. It reminds you of your life with each event. Remember, they have to match each other. Okay? So if you put one event here, it has to match how it reminds you of your life. So let me do one. I remember in the story, Aunt Opal came to what? Babysit Judy and Stank. All right, that's an event that happened, right? When Aunt Opal came. I remember when in my life, my aunt and uncle, okay, my aunt and uncle, my aunt and uncle came and watched my brothers and sisters while my parents went out of the country. See, that's something I could relate to with this part of the story, right? Yes, that's what happened in my life. I remember when I was younger, my parents both traveled, right? They traveled to Africa. So guess who? We couldn't stay home by ourselves at that time, right? Because we was all little kids at that time. So my aunt and uncle came and watched us too. All right. And there's some other events that happen that's very similar, but I'm gonna keep it with this first one. But if you guys notice on this first section here, you have to put down a story from the actual, an event, character or detail from the actual story. Then you have to match it with what does it remind you of your life? And you do the same thing here. But make sure you match each box or how it relates from the story to your life. All right? All right, guys, make sure you complete this worksheet. And I will see you guys next week to complete the next 3 chapters. I think this book is getting very, very interesting. All right, guys. See you guys next week. Bye.